Yes. The first thing I wanted to say, ma'am, is that, and members of the council, is you didn't really respond to much of what Don said or what I said. We brought up several issues, and I think it's disrespectful to just have things be in one ear and out the other. That's certainly not what we pay you to do. We pay you to take care of our township. So we talked about a few things today. We talked about our concern with debt. We talked about that, and it was in one ear and out the other with you. You didn't even give it the dignity of a response, and I think that's unacceptable. We talked about the essay that you wrote and that you sent to everybody. I said, I think there are some things that aren't, that it's misleading. You refused to comment on that. That really concerns me. I'm serious, because you have a job, you are an elected official, and to just have somebody say something to you, and you're just like, and on with business, that's an insult. That is an absolute insult, and that is not what America is about. In America, the people tell the government what to do. The government doesn't tell the people what to do. You don't take our money and tell us how the economy works. We pay you taxes so that you protect us. That's it. Case closed. That's what the Constitution says. Also, I'm curious how come nobody here in the town council speaks. I come up here and I talk to you, and you never, ever comment on anything I say or anything Don says or anything Steve says. This is your job, to represent us. But you're not really representing our interests. You're not representing our concerns. You're refusing to acknowledge what we say. And I'd like to have a dialogue about that with you at this time. Oh, that's the point that I'd like to make at this point.
Thank you.
Well, I don't want to sit down because, and I'm going to reiterate, the way they do things in Monroe, the way they do things in Hightstown, the way they do things in Robbinsville, the way they do things in Hamilton. The way they do it is your constituents say something to you. They don't get told to sit down. They do not get told to sit down. They don't get told to shut up. They say what they have to say, and their elected officials have the respect to actually comment. I'll tell you how thoughtful they are, especially in Hamilton. In Hamilton, when we questioned the debt, the bonds that they wanted to issue, as they actually voted for it, they explained why they were voting for what they were voting for. Let me repeat. When we questioned what they did, and they disagreed with the comments we made, but they said, okay, we understand what you're saying. They said, but here's what I think, X, Y, and Z, and that is why I am voting this way. Now, I am telling you, if we have something to say to you, it's expected and it's proper that you respond to us without telling us to sit down. I'm finished on that point, and I'd certainly like to have a dialogue with you now at this time.
Please ask Steve, and I will try to respond to the three things that you mentioned.
Okay.